All right, third day, good hot day. A little more extenuous practice, a little longer. Got the pads on, got to bang around a little bit, stayed off the ground, but got a lot of contact and saw some good things. Saw some things we got to work on, but good attitude, good demeanor, and we'll keep grinding what we got to grind on. But about normal, but I'm not disappointed at all. I mean, you see the guys can make plays, but now again, make sure we're accountable enough to get consistent enough. But I kind of think first day of pads, everybody gets a little bit over aggressive. You get caught up in all that stuff, and tomorrow we'll probably settle down, execute a little bit better. But it's on both sides, good and bad. Questions?
Today we saw Derwin come back. Was he limited much throughout the day? Or?
Yeah, we didn't put him in practice, but we're just doing a bunch of drills because what I want to make sure is, all right, that is healed. We already got that good. But what happens is you get atrophy and muscles around you, and he's been on the field to a certain amount of time. We're going to do a certain amount of training and simulate a practice and get him up there and make sure everything around and how he's sore and get that out of there before we let him hit. So it should be coming very, very quickly. It could be even before could not even be all the way till next Wednesday. We'll see what I want to see here, but and see how he's responding. But he's been responding super, so he's doing really good right now.
Jimbo, do you know what happened to DeMarcus Christmas we had? We just saw him rolling out on the cart.
I didn't know anything happened. He was doing a great job. Might have been heat or something else. I didn't know if anything had happened to him.
Mm-hmm.
I hope not. I'll see. I did not see it.
At the start of practice, you guys doing some more like offensive drills and when you're at the 40 and just running up and getting.
Well, defense is doing pursuit. No, you work on motions, you work on alignments, and you set a tempo for practice. How to come off the ball, how to sprint, how to get down the field. Just to get a sweat going, get a tempo, get to rep some of your motions, and some of your I say junk plays type things that you don't get as many reps on, so you get a few more reps there instead of tempo for practice.
How've Logan and Ricky looked?
Okay. I mean, for the most part, they've kicked pretty well. I think Ricky might have missed one or two today, but he come right back and hit the kicks after. Logan was pretty good. But they're kicking the ball very solidly. Very solidly.
Is there anything different at all with the left-footed kicker? Does it matter at all?
Oh, it does. I mean, not with the kicker as much as it is. I think the punts do. When you're catching those punts coming off of that, it is a different spin.
Is the holder too?
Yeah.
Little adjustment for a holder too.
Yeah, well, yeah, you got to go from the other side. It is. I mean, you got to do it. Everything's backwards.
How would you assess the style of this type of team right here?
Oh, I don't know. We trying to figure out who's on it yet. Hopefully it's mean, nasty, and aggressive, and executes.
Was that Phillips coming off from the crutches?
Yes. Yesterday, in the first day, he was having an excellent day. He come down. He did not. We were scared he might have blown an ACL, but he didn't. He got a real bad bone bruise on the outside. He got a few of the ligaments on the outside of his knee. He went up on a catch and just came down the way he stiff-legged it, and was having a really good day. So it may be out. What to play it by ear, how long it goes. It's a shame.
I saw Cedric Wood, I believe it was, in a boot a little bit.
He got a little foot. It's bothering him. It's nothing. Just give him rest for a little while.
In terms of installation with an experienced team, is it further ahead at this point or about the same?
My installation is very similar to what it's always been.
Jimbo, there's a report that the ACC is looking at going to 9-game schedule on Friday. They're going to talk about it. Have you heard anything about that? And what are your thoughts on
I heard a little bit about it. I'm not for it. I think you got to conference schedules, and I think it will alter how you get a conference. You're out of conference schedules. It really will, by your teams and things like that. And so I hope we don't.
Jimbo, are you in favor of 8 conference games plus 2 mandatory Power 5 games, which seems to be
Let me ask
on
you
the
this.
table as well?
Why didn't every conference do this?
Well, some play non-conference games now.
Play what?
Some are playing non-conference games.
I know. That's what I'm saying. We're the only. You don't think we don't need a commissioner and a set of rules to make things even? We're in a sport. We're the only sport in America that doesn't have the same set of rules for everybody that plays. I've never figured that out. I'm for doing uniformly across the board. I mean, everybody goes make their own rules. Everybody goes their own neighborhood, makes their own little rules. I'm for uniforming everything across the board, whatever it is. 8-2, 9-1, 38-38. I don't care. But I mean, why can't we uniformly play the same number of games, play the same conference championships, play the name summer Power 5s, play the same? And I'm gonna say this now. I'm gonna say this about this FCS stuff. And I'm gonna make a statement. People don't like it, and fans don't. I'm gonna tell you this: if you don't play an FCS, how do they make their budget? Playing a big school. All right. How's the Division IIs make their budget? Playing an FCS. You know what I'm saying? All right. And you start taking these budgets away for these lower games. I'm saying, where's big? Where'd all the high school football players gonna go? Why are they gonna keep playing football? Because all these teams ain't gonna be able to have to drop ball and not play games. And what you're doing, you're killing the sport from an ego. And all of a sudden, guys ain't gonna play football no more because there ain't schools, there enough schools out there to get scholarships. And that's not about playing an FCA. It's about the game of football and filtering it all the way down to their scholarships in Division II. I played Division II football. Turned out pretty good. And right now my school doesn't play football anymore. You know why? Couldn't afford to. What if those opportunities for kids go away? We're all caught up in these big games. We better take care of the sport of football, because you know what the high school kids are going to say? I can only go to a certain number of schools, so I ain't one of those superstars. Why am I going to play? Then you have no high school football. Then what's again? Then what's pro ball? Then what's the NFL guys and all that going? It's all going to trickle down. We better be careful about that. Real careful.
You think there's any chance there'd ever be a commissioner with every conference looking for its own good?
I would hope so. If we want to have it, I just don't understand how every conference can do something different, and this one can be demanded to do that, and that one can be. But we're playing for the same championship. That makes no sense to me. We'll do what they say they do, but does that make sense to you? I'm asking you.
I would go with they. I think it would be nice to have a commissioner. It's just never gonna happen. I don't think it's ever gonna happen.
Okay. But you think everybody having
But
different rules?
I'd also do like the differences from conference to conference. I think that's something unique about the sport. That's
But we
different from
play for the
everything
same
else.
championship.
As a coach, might feel differently when
What's
when my
unique
job's
about
on the
What's
line.
unique about it?
You got just the regions come into play. I think I like that. That the ACC is different than
That's
the
an
SEC,
answer.
and the SEC is different than the Pac-12.
So, but y'all play by a different set of rules.
Again, my job's not on the line for it. I might feel
It
different.
has
if I
nothing
was
to
a
do with
coach.
my job on the line. It's called common sense.
The American League and National League have different rules, and they play for the same baseball title.
And it changes every year, don't it? Is American baseball is that the most popular sport anymore?
No.
Maybe got passed up for a reason. Does the NFL do the same thing? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You mean the game that we're working up to, and we emulate all the time? Basketball do the same thing?
Would you think the same sort of thing for punishments and penalties as well? Have like
Why wouldn't you? But like you say, the reason they ain't gonna have too much power, too much money. I just don't like the ununiformity. You know what I mean? I think it's crazy.
So would you, if it meant every conference getting to 9 conference games, but then
That's fine.
You're okay with
Whatever
that?
the rules are, make it even. Now, I'm not saying those guys are right and we're wrong. I'm just saying I just like one set of rules.
Is this a conversation you've had with other coaches you guys talk about?
Yeah, we all do.
People listen to you in the room?
To a point, but who's making it? The networks make the decisions. Because each conference, they go to each conference. We're going to do what they say. I'm just saying I just like I can play for a championship, but everybody has the same rules. Be nice.
For the first few days, how's Trey Marshall looking in
Good.
his return?
Trey's doing good. Trey's doing good. See, y'all got a bunch of stories off that. See, I just give you all kind of ammunition. See, I gave you a week's worth of writing, didn't I? I just give you a week's worth of stories.
Week's worth of transcribing.
Huh?
Is your slogan "Make football great again"?
No, let's make it all even. I don't know. I just do all the same thing.
All right.
We're good.